What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Alex here with you. And today, we'll be offering my thoughts on what I think should become of next year's NASCAR schedule. So, yeah, I was kind of thinking about this, and I was like, you know what? I mean, everything's already been thrown up in limbo already. I mean, let's want to brainstorm what else is going to be coming next year. So yeah, guys, yeah. So make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are now. And while y'all are doing that, I'll go ahead and notify the Discord. So yeah, just wait for people to get in here. So yeah, guys, a big shout out to whoever already liked. Um, So yeah, make sure y'all keep them likes coming and subscribe if you are new. So yeah, guys, yeah, I just want to give you guys a little heads up. Things are going to be, yeah, for those of you football fans that love your NASCAR. I mean, for y'all probably going to be enjoying first week of the beginning of February. That's for sure. Yeah, W52 joining in. Yeah, the Winslow was going on, guys. Yeah, make sure y'all share the stream out with anybody you come up on. Armada, what's going on? Some keys in the chat. Anyways, guys, so as y'all probably, some of y'all have been following NASCAR for I don't know how long. So basically, y'all probably already know, Sonoma, Richmond, Chicago, lost states this year due to the pandemic. And also looking at looking at some races for next year that are already confirmed. Daytona, we know the Clash will be February the 9th, which is Tuesday, because that falls that'll fall the Tuesday after the Super Bowl. Yes, after next year the NASCAR's already announced. Instead of the Daytona 500 being the second Sunday after the Super Bowl, it'll be the first Sunday. So which next year will be February the 14th. And then also we know Easter Sunday will be April 4th. So doubt there'll be any races then. Dover. What's supposed that you would normally have 2 dates. They gave up one of their dates for Nashville Super Speedway, which will be June 20th, which is Father's Day. And Dover did confirm we'll be either their May 16th or May 23rd. Still don't know yet for sure. And for what I expect, the Coke 600 will be the weekend of May 30th. That's always been Memorial Day weekend. And then with Darlington, I do expect to be Labor Day weekend, September 3rd to the 5th. And as for the dates that I do expect to have, as for the tracks, I do still expect to have 2 dates. I do expect Daytona to still have the 2 dates. despite the night race being postponed from 4th of July weekend to the end of August this year. Um, I mean, the Daytona 500 has always been a staple. Uh, Everybody always enjoys going down there for the night race. Um, and then Charlotte, I do expect to keep the 2 days because you got the Coca-Cola 600, Memorial Day weekend, and then the Roval has become a thing. I expect those two races to stay on the schedule. I don't expect Michigan to keep the 2 dates, because that's for I mean that's pretty much near everybody. Out there near within a couple hours drive of downtown Detroit. Um, and honestly, I think with the Martinsville getting that night race this year, because I was supposed to have been Mother's Day weekend, but ended up getting postponed to like June 10th. And a race that I called here on YouTube. I actually expect that. Yeah, actually expect them to keep the night race. Um, yeah, and along with the playoff date. So I kind of, yeah, I kind of had Richmond keeping 2 dates, but then again, I wasn't sure whether to let them keep the 2 dates or give their spring date to Darlington, because for the first time since like 2003 or 2004, whatever it was, um, Darlington hosted a 400-mile race for the Cup Series, in that first race back from the pandemic. I'm kind of wondering how NASCAR is going to treat that, especially going forward. I mean, and I honestly think it's probably too late now to, um, to have it for next year. But I do think it'll be a hot take if they do add it next year. I think if anything, they'll probably have it for 2022. Let Richmond keep the 2 days this year, or rather for next year, and then give the spring race up to Darlington, and then maybe for the fall do like what Bristol had been doing for a while. Have the trucks, let the trucks come to Richmond, have the Wednesday all to themselves, and then maybe have Xfinity guys Friday, and then Cup cars on Saturday. Whenever the hell they decide to make it. Um, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, 'cause, yeah, 'cause I know, yeah, 'cause, Richmond Spring Day ended up going to Darlington, part of the pandemic. And then as for tracks today, could see adding 2 dates, like I mentioned with Darlington, the 400-mile race. It'll be interesting to see what NASCAR does. Um, I do, I think this one's another hot take. I do see NASCAR actually going back to Montreal. So it's fitting the guys that got on there from 2007 to 12. The track's president disinvited them back out of hope that he would eventually get a cup date there. But then again, I mean, it's been like 7, 8 years. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know the track president then still has the job now, but I do feel as though if Montreal doesn't get it, then I think maybe we could be looking at Cup guys going to Canadian Tire Motorsport Park up in Bowmanville, Ontario, which for those of you that don't know where it is, it's basically an hour's drive east of downtown Toronto. So I think potentially we could be looking at Toronto, one of those two tracks possibly getting a Cup date, maybe. And then, so yeah, and I think that's for tracks that I don't see see them losing a date. I honestly think with Sonoma getting canceled this year because of the pandemic, I don't know why, but I kind of feel that might be the beginning of the end for NASCAR going back. Because when you're all things considered, you're talking about teams having to go all. I mean, especially once you get past Mother's Day weekend. I mean, you get into a stretch where you basically getting all Eastern Time Zone races, from then to the playoffs, and then right smack in the middle of it, you have to go all the way out to the West Coast. I mean, and this is kind of one of the things that I kind of didn't like about Vegas getting New Hampshire's date. I mean, you got all these East Coast races, then you got to go all the way back out west. I mean, and now that I think about it, I mean, I kind of feel the same way about Phoenix. I mean, and yeah, so I don't see Sonoma getting another date, and I'll be surprised if New Hampshire keeps their date. Now that I think about it, I mean, because they've already, like I say, yeah, they did have two dates up until about a couple of years ago. NASCAR sent their sent their chase date to Vegas, which I think was kind of a dumb idea. I mean, it's having it so early. I would have put Vegas and Phoenix on the same trip. Um, but yeah, yeah. So like, see, I mean, if you're basically covering the turns in PJ1, you basically have no business going back, in my opinion. Either repay the place or get the heck out of there. Um, I mean, now I mean, so I definitely think for Vegas, um, I mean, honestly, I feel like if they keep their playoff date, they should just have it on the same trip as Phoenix. Because not only are you gonna, I mean, not only are you gonna have them storing them back over here to the East Coast afterward. I mean, like you did last year. You know, have them go all the way to Vegas, and then come back here to Richmond. Um, but yeah, and I'm just kind of curious what NASCAR does about that. Um, going forward. Um, but I actually applaud NASCAR for having Phoenix as the championship race. Not only because of the infield renovations, but at least I mean I think the only reason uh, NASCAR had it in South Florida and then out of Phoenix is probably because they don't want it as popular as like the Daytona 500. I mean, they're like the only sport that starts the season with their Super Bowl, so to speak. So that'll be kind of interesting. So yeah. Also, special shout out to Hugh Who for joining. I mean, yeah. So yeah, yeah. Hopefully everything. Hopefully the weather stays nice out up in Indianapolis for next weekend. They talk about the 4th of July. Um, yeah, it's got Indy cars there, NASCAR there. I mean, and I actually kind of like the idea. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see how this year goes. But I actually kind of like the idea of having them as the last race before the playoffs, especially from the standpoint that at least it was a day race. I mean, especially going to Richmond all those times, with it being the last race before the playoffs, I kind of hated it. I mean, being had the and especially like in 2012. I mean, although I don't even know when I went to bed. It was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, hated it. But anyway, I mean, we can see how Daytona goes. I mean, but yeah. So, but yes, I just wanted to, I just wanted to, offer some thoughts here. On the schedule, guys. Yeah, so make sure y'all press that like button. Yeah, subscribe to the channel if you are new. So like I said, yeah, just a quick little recap here. Yeah, Daytona, uh, February 9th to the 14th. Dover, we're gonna look at coming in May. Don't know. Coca-Cola 600. Uh, still expecting Memorial Day weekend. Nashville, Father's Day weekend confirmed. Um, yeah, and then Darlington, I would expect to stay at Labor Day weekend. So yeah. And then also, looking here, I do expect the Daytona, Charlotte, Michigan, and Martinsville to keep the 2 dates. Darlington maybe next year, if not the year after. Possibly going back to Circuit-Gilles, Villeneuve, and Montreal. That or Canadian Time Motorsport. Do expect Sonoma and New Hampshire to lose dates. They'll at least lose the wrong date. Like I mentioned, obviously, I think with Darlington, could be come at the expense of Richmond's spring date. So Yeah, Jerry, very, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Telephone. But anyways, yeah, so yeah, so I think with Dale Jarrett, I want to say he's already in the Hall of Fame. Can't remember if he got elected or not, but yeah. And also yeah, also I know with this year's schedule, um, yeah, you're everything playing out the way it did. Yeah, this actually marks the first time since I want to say 2004. Yeah, since Ford Johnson won all those championships in a row, that NASCAR did not race Mother's Day weekend. Um, I mean, whether or not that becomes a trend again, um, we just have to wait and see. Um, but I mean, yeah, it's actually, yeah. I mean, it probably if I think if we do get a Mother's Day race next year, I mean, obviously, NASCAR's gonna do everything they can to have it at a track that has lights. That way, they can run Cup guys on Saturday night. So, I mean, I mean, yeah, what track that would be? I mean, I really couldn't tell you. I mean, that could be anything. Um, so, but anyways, yeah. So, anyways, guys, yeah. So that's my quick thoughts. On yeah schedules. Anyways, guys, yes. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Um, yeah. For those of you that are watching this on repeat, look forward to uh look forward to reading your thoughts on the comment section. Um, I mean, there's your favorite track. I mean, yeah, do you see your favorite track keep the amount of dates that it has? I mean, what tracks? I mean, do you agree with me on Daytona, Charlotte, Martinsville, Michigan keeping 2 dates? Or other tracks would you like to see add or lose a date? Um, yeah, kind of curious to yeah, come up if you're watching this on repeat. Um, but anyways, yeah, for those of you in the live chat, uh, gonna leave this open for your thoughts. I mean, so yeah, so anybody that always thoughts their thoughts on the seat on next year's schedule, I mean, yeah, chat is open. Yeah, we morons don't get it. Yeah, man. Yeah, especially given what all Bubba's done over the last few weeks. I mean, kudos to him for doing what he's done. I mean, yeah, tough times and stuff this week. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, especially considering the schedule NASCAR laid out. Yeah, since they came back. I mean, especially thinking about the heat getting to some drivers. Especially got the Bubba Wallace hit to Ryan Newman after Atlanta, and then Austin Dillon had to get out his car early at Martinsville, albeit because I think because of what happened earlier in the race. But I know it's been. I've heard some opinion pieces over television. Yeah, saying that yeah, that some of these cup races should be shorter. Um, yeah, I mean, especially when you're considering what happened in Atlanta. I mean, 500 miles. I mean, yeah, especially going a mile and a half. I mean, whew, talking about 3.5 hours. I mean, but yeah, I mean, honestly, I like to see Martinsville get shortened, but then again, that's their time. Probably not gonna do it. I mean, because Bristol is about the same length as Martinsville is, and Bristol's 500 laps. That's probably going to be the only thing NASCAR goes off for that. Um, so yeah, so yeah, just leave the chat open for a few more minutes. Yeah, yeah, if you want to talk anything NASCAR, I mean, doesn't have to be about the schedule. Just just leave it open for a few more minutes. Well, anyways, yes. So yeah, looks like nobody else is coming here. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Yeah, guys, yes, big shout out to just Winslow, Armada, Skinner, you guys, yeah, so big shout out to you guys, yes, yeah, so I say, yeah, make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, make sure y'all go follow me on Twitter, and on Sportscaster, those links are in the description, make sure to join the Discord too, yeah, basically it's a chatting app, all you need is just email, password, and boom, you're in, anyways, guys, so Alex here signing off, have a good one.